My name is Nirat. I'm speaking from India. Can you tell me your name, please?
We're just talking each other.
No, I'm just talking to you.
My name is Farnoosh and I'm speaking from Iran. How what?
Okay, how long have you been teaching English language?
I'm teaching English. It's maybe 7 years. Yeah, for now. And I'm just working as a translator for all the 7 years. And also I just worked as a professor at university for 2 years.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah,
That's great. Now my
good.
question now my question is that if anybody wants to learn English language, so how should they begin? What do you suggest for them to begin the learning language?
Okay, I think that we have different options to get improve our English or maybe others' English as a teacher. There are different ways. I think that I believe that classes nowadays, these days of just people just looking for learning English is completely different from even 5 years ago. Depends on their needs, on their preferences, and everything that they need. I think that teachers are not teachers. They should be, students as well. In my classes, I prefer to be a friend or a student, not a teacher, to speak a lot, to go for rules, for grammars. I don't like them. Actually, I prefer to just be really flexible with their needs, just, do everything that they want in a way that they want, but just with some cautious, because I know something that they don't know. I put my knowledge in a way that is better for them to learn something. So, it's completely different to the situation, the people just confronting me.
Okay, that's great. What do you think about Indian accent?
So, as you know, I'm not sure whether your mother language is Hindi. I'm not sure. Is that right?
Yes, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, based on the different languages that we learn from our childhood, the muscles for making and producing sound are different. For example, the muscles that I have is completely different from your muscles who just speak in Hindi. So, this is the difference. If they are native speakers, this is not the priority. We cannot say, okay, this is created for you because you are native. It doesn't matter actually, because the important thing is just being able to communicate, and this is the something different world, and everything just goes on being able to communicate, not with an accent like a British, like an American. It doesn't matter if you be able to just go for correct pronunciation, and that's all, and it's okay, and that's enough to be able to communicate.
Oh,
So it doesn't matter, just don't just consider about the accents. They are not really important. The important is your pronunciation, and that's all. Be able to use a range of vocabularies, a range of grammar structures, and things like this, and be able to have your ideas in your in your speech to talk about them.
okay, fine. Good answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now when we think about pronunciation part, so I think it's important for students to learn IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. So, how 26 letters make 44 sounds. So, these things are
Yeah, I
very.
think that the best way for learning phonetics is not going through, words and markers to write them down, just listening. And that's all. When they listen a lot, when they speak a lot, they will be able to just learn it. And also, the important is that they are kids and teenagers. They are completely different from adults. So we can do that, just go for listening, and that's all for them to be able to listen and go for a correct pronunciation. Right now, I'm, for example, 30. When I go through a second or third or fourth language, my job will really just difficult. Just if I compare it with my son or my daughter who is 4 or 5, they're completely different. They have just more capabilities than me to be able to speak in a language as a native. So just bring them in a stream to be able to give them input, more speaking.
Okay, Fine,
I think that
fine.
you can have your student for 2 or 3 minutes. Then I should leave because, yeah,
Yes.
we can have your student right now.
Okay.
How old are they?
Okay. 13 years old, 14 years, 17 years.
Okay. Okay. So I think that we can start with some interesting topics. For example, topics that just are interesting, funny, things that teenagers may like. I don't know, kids or teenagers, every other just ages that they are in. Or
Okay.
topics which is related to their mind, their activities, different things that they may like.
Okay. Should we begin one topic?
Yeah, so I want you to ask them what topics they like. For example, you can make a list. You can make a list of, I don't know, 10 or
No.
20 different topics that they like it, and then we'll go through.
Okay. Fine. All of you can
And
say
there
now good
are two of
afternoon.
them. Hello, guys.
Say like this. Hi.
Okay.
How are you?
I am fine,
How are
ma'am. How
you?
about you? I am fine. How about you?
Thank you. Thank you. And good as well. Nice to meet you, Rishi. How old are you? How old are you, Rishi?
Okay. I am 12 years old.
Okay, and are you able to speak English?
Yes.
Good. Do you go to school right now because of coronavirus?
No, I am not going to school because nowadays there is coronavirus, so that's why I didn't go to school.
Wow. So you have your online classes right now?
Please pardon.
Do you have your online classes?
Yes, I have online classes of tuition of schools classes.
Oh, you are so lucky.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what about your others friends? Naman? Am I right with the pronunciation? Naman?
Yes. Yes.
It's
That's
Naman? Naman?
it's.
it's Nimi.
Yeah. We say him Naman. It's
Oh,
Naman.
sorry, because okay, I say hello. So, Ricky, you are so brave because I see that your friends aren't there to speak with me.
Yes.
Like,
Hello.
Naman. Hello, how are you?
Hello, ma'am. I am fine, ma'am.
Good. Tell me, what's your name? Introduce yourself, please.
My name is. Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself.
You.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Deepak Kumar. I am from India. My hobbies are playing cricket and reading books. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You gave just you turned off all of the things. You said something and just turned off. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, Rishi, tell me, what are your just activities that you may do in your free time?
Okay. In free time, I just read the books. That is my hobbies. I like to read the books most.
Books. But I see that most of the boys in your age, they go for video games, PS4s, Xbox. What about you?
No, I didn't. I didn't like that much games. Okay.
No, that's good. I can hear that.
Okay. Now
Hello,
Naman.
Naman.
Naman can
Monaga.
introduce. I think Naman hasn't introduced. Naman, put on your video and introduce yourself. You
Oh,
ask Deepak. Deepak is not studying nowadays at all. He's driving. Can you see that little kid? How can he drive? I think 13 years,
yeah.
13 years old and then driving car. It's not legally right. Who has
Wow.
who has handed over him?
It's only a picture, I think, not a
Yes.
real driving.
Yes. It's picture. That's what I'm joking with him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I really happy to see you all there and hope to see you again, maybe once more in future. And maybe we want to talk about different topics. So try to find topics that you are interested in. Maybe, I don't know, sports. Well, everything that you like. Okay, you can tell them to your teacher. And just maybe someday he wants to tell me about the topics, then we can go through the topics. Okay?
Yeah, surely. So, Naman, are you now your phone? Are you okay to introduce yourself now?
Okay, Naman. I think that there are some problems with
Yes,
your phone.
maybe.
Okay, maybe for next session we will go through speaking with Naman.
Yes, yes, yes.
How is it?
So, anybody has any questions? Rishi, do you have any question? Do faster.
Okay, ma'am.
Do fast. You do not have good network at all.
Okay, no problem.
You people do not have good
Yeah.
network, no good sound. The voice is breaking. Even I'm not able to hear. I'm nearby here, and she's sitting that much far. So how will she be able to hear you? So
Okay,
yes,
no problem.
yes. Anything else like you want to give some suggestions for the students as they have been learning spoken English language, and then I have been teaching them English online. So some tips you can give before you leave.
Okay.
Few tips you can give to all of them.
Yeah, I may say, okay, let me, we have someone else there. Okay, I may say that go to reading stories, some books that are just appropriate for your age. I'm not sure if there are some books, you better to buy them from Amazon or maybe in your libraries or everywhere that you have in your country. Just go for stories, books, or maybe short stories, not a long one, just go for maybe 20 or 30 pages or something like this. And also some video clips on YouTube. They are really helpful. They have also subtitles. You can just see one podcast or video, just one for all of you. Just go through that. Hi, Naman. Do you want to say something?
Thank you, ma'am, for the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Naman Thakur. I am from India. I read in 7th class. My school name is SVM Senior Secondary School. My father is an army man. My mother is a housewife. My father's name is Mr. Bhavan Singh. My mother's name is Mrs. Sunita Devi. My my hobbies are playing cricket and reading books. I want to become a doctor. Nice to
Wow.
talk you.
Oh, nice to meet you, Naman. That was really nice to hear from you. For next session, if there will be any other sessions, I with you to talk about your, activities and things that you like to do in your free time. Just try to think about them and maybe take some notes about the things that we next session we talk about them. Okay?
Yeah, then
Okay, guys, I have to leave right now.
Okay,
And
okay, okay.
really, that was really
Yeah.
nice to see you. Have a good day. Take care. Bye
Yes.
bye.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. See you. See you next time. Hopefully,
Bye bye,
maybe we will be
guys.
joining very soon next time. Also, at that time, some
See
of students
you.
might also join to you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for sparing this time.
you're
So
welcome.
we would like to
You're
appreciate your hard
welcome.
work and your kindness. Really, you
You're
have good
welcome.
communication skills, and as well, you have
Thank
good
you.
pronunciation also. Thanks a lot for
Thank
sparing
you.
your time with us. May God bless you, and then see you in next time also. So
See you. Bye bye.
on behalf of my all students, so once again I want to thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome. Don't mention it.
Okay,
Thank you all for
thank you.
giving me this opportunity to know you all. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye, guys.
Yeah, thank you.